Hello and welcome to the Carolinas Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers Virtual College Fair. Really excited that you're here tonight to learn about 6 great schools. We're excited that you're taking that time. All right, so I have a few housekeeping announcements as we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. You can direct your questions to a specific school or schools by including the name of the school that you are wondering about, or you can leave a question for all of our representatives to answer about their programs. Your camera and your microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. That's why that Q&A button is really important. So please ask questions. Help this be a little more personal to what you're hoping to learn about. This is just one of many different sessions that are happening. We hope that you've attended some already, and we hope that you'll sign up for the next session that follows this one as well. This presentation, like all of the presentations, are being recorded and will be available within about a week's time at strivescan.com/Carolinas. That is the same website where you registered for today's program and where you can still register for the next panel session later tonight. I'd now like to welcome our presenters and turn it over to them. We're going to be hearing from Fayetteville Technical Community College, Elizabeth City State University, Fayetteville State University, Augusta University, Virginia Commonwealth University, and Campbell University. All right, and the first school that's up is going to be Fayetteville Technical Community College.
Thank you, Jennifer. Just waiting for the presentation, the PowerPoint, and we'll get started.
Hey, Angela, we're not seeing it yet.
No, we're not. I can go ahead and get started while she's trying to fix the technical difficulties.
Would you like to do that, or would you like to pause? Oh, wait.
There it is. All right.
Okay.
We're ready. All right. Hi, I'm Angela, and Reed's also joining us tonight. She's doing the technical side for me tonight. We're your recruiters. We want to tell you about FTCC and what we offer and how we can help you reach your college goals. Okay, let's get started. So why should you consider a community college? For one, it is a more affordable way to go to school. We'll talk a little more about costs later in the presentation. Not everyone must attend a four-year school to be successful. You can complete your first 2 years at FTCC and transfer to a four-year school and save anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000. We have small class sizes, so you get all the attention that you need. Our average classes are about 24 students per class. We offer daytime, evening, and online classes. We offer many free services to our students. If you're having trouble with any subject matter, whether it's math, English, science, or languages, you can go to the Student Learning Center where they have faculty tutors who can help you. We have computer labs that are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9:45 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. We offer a disability services office. If you have an IEP or a physical disability, we offer services such as note takers, private testing rooms, or just extended test times if you need it. We also have a library for your convenience, which offers private, individual, and group study rooms. We have a fitness center which only costs students $5 a semester. FTCC offers an athletics program. We're a member of the NJCAA. We offer men and women's basketball, men's baseball, women's softball, and volleyball. If you're interested in any of our athletic programs, we would like to try out for one of the teams, you may contact the Director of Athletics at 910-486-3630. We offer over 300 programs. Did you know that we're the only school in the state that offers funeral service? It can all be done online. Many of our programs have articulation agreements with colleges so that you can start with them as a junior. You can also complete just 1 to 2 years of our career, technical, and trades programs and get into the job market quickly. Health programs have a competitive process to get into. They have a deadline to apply, and that's January 30th every year for the fall semester. I would like to take a minute and talk about our transfer programs. They are designed to transfer to a four-year school under articulation agreements with our university partnerships. You complete your first 2 years at FTCC, then transfer in as a junior to the school of your choice. Now, with that being said, you need to contact your school of choice to make sure that you're taking the courses that they require you to take while you're here. Some of the benefits of our transfer programs are that students have better study habits when they get to a four-year school. The best part is you can save $10,000 to $50,000 a year. In-state tuition at a community college is $76 per credit hour. The average semester will cost you about $1,000. That equates to about $2,000 a year. A four-year college can cost you $25,000 a year or more, depending on the college. If you need help paying for school, we have many resources to help you. There are grants, scholarships, student loans, and payment plans. You start by completing the FAFSA. Our school code is 007640. You can also visit our financial aid service for help. Our admissions process is simple, and we have an open door policy. That means you just have to graduate from high school, then apply. Just complete the online application and have your high school send your transcripts to our admissions office. And the best part is there's no testing required. That concludes our presentation. If you have any questions, please type them into the chat box. You may also reach us at recruiters@faytechcc.edu.
Thank you so much, Angela, for presenting on Fayetteville Tech today. The next school we're going to hear from is Elizabeth City State University.
Great. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Good afternoon. Good evening, everyone. My name is Fisher McInville, one of the freshman admissions counselors here at the Elizabeth City State University, home of the mighty Vikings. We are the most affordable UNC school in the University of North Carolina system. We are also the most affordable HBCU in the entire country.
Fisher, are you going to be sharing your presentation? Because we're not seeing anything shared yet. Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Sorry, I just wanted to be certain we weren't having a problem. So sorry to interrupt. Go right ahead.
Good. So I'm going to play a 5-minute video. So I want to give a quick minute spill so I can have that 6 minutes. But let's go ahead and get started with the video. If you have any questions, just feel free to put in the Q&A session. Thank you.
Our strategic plan that we have titled Forging Our Future is a plan for the university's outlook as we build a map of where we want to go for the future. One focus is growth and then also building our regional development. And then we want to look at ways in which we can enhance our capital. You know, how do we attract people here to want to work, to want to live in this area of Northeastern North Carolina? And I'm very proud of our students, and they never forget their past, but it becomes part of their story, part of their journey, and it becomes part of their narrative that they are even more anxious and excited to share and talk about. We always say we want our students to come here to discover their passions, but leave to conquer their dreams. And here, I think they will definitely get that opportunity to do exactly that.
Be the difference at Elizabeth City State University and discover your strength, ignite your passion, and prepare to make a difference in the world. Be a teacher, be a pilot, be an entrepreneur, be a scientist, be the difference at ECSU. Whether you want to educate the next generation of students, fly the blue skies, own your own business, or be a scientist, you can discover your passion at ECSU. From aviation, education, and business to the arts, homeland security, and technology, ECSU prepares students to compete in the global workforce. You can conquer your dreams at ECSU with over 30 undergraduate and 4 graduate degree programs, including both online degree options and face-to-face course instruction. Elizabeth City State University is a proud NC Promise campus, which means tuition is only $500 per semester for in-state students and $2,500 per semester for out-of-state students. As the most affordable public university in the University of North Carolina system, you can be the difference at ECSU with an affordable, high-quality education. ECSU believes everyone should have access to higher education and will work with you to provide resources to help you obtain your degree. Such resources include federal and state grants, state and institutional scholarships, employment opportunities, and student loans. Students looking for a quality, affordable education in a nurturing, supportive environment will find it at ECSU. At ECSU, size does matter, and ECSU's small size equates to small classes and one-on-one attention from professors. Students know their classmates, their professors, and they know that the ECSU faculty and staff are committed to their academic success. But ECSU also understands the importance of providing safe and comfortable spaces for its students to rest, dine, study, and relax. For students interested in living on campus, ECSU offers the choice of premier residential halls, equipped with suite-style apartments and single or double occupancy rooms. Each residence hall features lounge areas, laundry facilities, key card entry, handicap accessibility, computer rooms, internet, cable TV, and telephone access. Outdoor solar charging stations are also available for student use. In addition to quality living spaces for students, ECSU has a friendly and highly trained staff available around the clock to provide assistance. The ECSU Office of Housing and Residence Life is there to provide students with a comfortable and secure community living environment that is engaging and educationally purposeful. For more information on room rates and availability, contact the Office of Housing and Residence Life. ECSU campus dining is another way to feel at home. Students can relax, enjoy different events and theme nights, monthly specials, and an array of tasty food choices. Meal plans designed to accommodate your lifestyle are available and include a mix of traditional and nutritious menu options. Whether on the go, an early bird, or a casual diner, we are sure to fulfill your expectations. The Bedell Dining Hall provides a variety of meal options and times to meet students' needs. Additional dining is also available at Viking Subs and Austin Grill in the Ridley Student Center. Welcome to ECSU, where your success, safety, and comfort matter.
I hope you all enjoyed that 5-minute video. Again, if you do have any questions towards the end of the presentation, feel free to ask them in the Q&A. But again, my name is Fisher McInville. I'm one of the freshman admissions counselors here at ECSU, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much, Fisher, for being here to present on Elizabeth City State today. Our next school that we'll be hearing from is Fayetteville State University.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen. I don't know about you all, but that video just made me a little hungry looking at that good food. And with that being said, I will not hold you all too long in time for dinner. My name is Brooke Van, and I'm the Assistant Director of the Transfer Recruitment Team here at Fayetteville State University. So let's go ahead and get started. Just to give you all a little background on FSU, we were founded in 1867, and we are located right in the heart of Fayetteville, North Carolina. We are only about 5 miles from Fort Bragg, the second largest military base in the nation. And that is what a huge affiliation is with our students. So we are an HBCU. However, we are diverse because of that military affiliation. Our current ratio is about 16-1 with our students. In our current body, you're looking at close to about 7,000 that attend our institution. I will say that a big percentage of our school is made up of online students right now. Part of that could be because of COVID and because we have enhanced our programs with our online learning. Currently, we have 33 bachelor's programs, 17 master's degrees, and 1 doctoral. Our doctoral program is in educational leadership. However, we are looking to expand that over the next year or so. Some of our most popular programs include our engineering program. So we do have a 3+2 engineering program that is affiliated with NC State University. So for all of my engineering majors, you definitely can come on in, do your 3 years with Fayetteville State University, and come out within 2 years once you finish up at NC State University. So that's 2 degrees within 5 years. Some of our most popular programs, you probably already know: nursing, psychology, business. Business, I'll say, is our biggest major on campus with about 500 students in that program alone. Which under that, we have our criminal justice department as well as our communications department has expanded. Our average GPA, you're looking at about a 3.27 GPA. And then with our test scores, right now we are test optional. So for any seniors, now is a perfect time to be applying as we are not requiring the test scores for this school year. Once students are accepted into FSU, we have several scholarship opportunities that are available. Each year, we do offer about 30 within our institutional scholarships, but 5 that I did want to mention includes our Valeria Fleming STEM Scholarship. So for any STEM majors, definitely this scholarship is equivalent to a full ride. We also have our North Carolina Early College Scholarship. So if you are an early college student, we have extended our deadline for another 2 weeks. So if you are interested in applying, the application is still open. That is also equivalent to a full ride. So Fayetteville State University will pay the last 2 school years that you have left on your program. We also have the Hackley's Global Scholarship. We give this to 7 recipients per year, and that is a part of our honors program. So as I mentioned, we do have the 3+2 with NC State University. We do offer some pre-professional majors as well. So if you are interested in pre-med, pre-dental, pharmacy, you want to be a veterinarian, this is definitely the place to be. Your major will be under our biology department. And as you can see on the right-hand side, we have full labs set up for your needs. So when you come to FSU, everything is going to be hands-on. We're going to make sure that you are prepared once you walk out of that door on on the last day of school. Within those 4 years, we're going to make sure that you are ready. Some things that people tend to forget is that when you're coming into a school, you just graduate and you go straight into your job. It's not really how it works. Really, a lot of jobs want to ensure that you have a lot of that training behind your belt, internship hours. Those are some things you're going to be looking into. One of our new majors that I wanted to point out is e-gaming. So for all of my gamers out there, we now have an e-gaming program and an esports program at Fayetteville State. So imagine getting paid for playing video games. So that is exactly what this major is made up of. So I definitely wanted to point that out. This is our first year and things have been going amazing. We also have a 95% passing rate within our law program. So if you are a pre-law major, of course, you will come in under our history department. And a lot of our students go on to finish out at places such as Eline, North Carolina Central. So we have great partnerships with these institutions once our students have come in and we have prepped them for the LSAT. So as was mentioned, earlier with FTCC and Elizabeth City, we want you all to come in and have, get your degree and everything, but we still want you to have fun and enjoy student life. So we do have about 9 dorms on our campus. Some are all female, some are male, and some are co-ed. We also have apartments on campus for our upperclassmen. Within that, we also have 120 clubs and organizations. So there's always something to do. You don't necessarily have to be bored every day. Even if you are a commuter student, we have a club for you. We have our sororities and fraternities. We have our intramural club sports. So if you're not looking to play full time with our institution, that is available for you. We've had instances with our study abroad program where students are able to go and travel for free. All they have to provide is their passport and they're able to come in, get 5 credit hours and have a free fun field trip. So you cannot beat that. But of course, right now with COVID going on, things are currently on pause. Just as far as our tuition, students are looking at around $17,000 for in-state. And with that, that's not including any scholarships that we offer you. It's kind of hard to see up here. Sorry about the font. But this includes everything. This includes your meal plan, your dorm, and also includes your books. So at Fayetteville State University, books are not, you don't have to pay out of your pocket for it. It's already included in your tuition. Okay, so all you have to do is put in your application. The deadline is June 30th, and we just need your high school transcript. So just be sure to send us a message at admissions@UNC FSU, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Brooke, for presenting on Fayetteville State today. All right, we have heard from our first 3 schools. We have 3 more to go. So just a reminder to our attendees about the Q&A button. You can click that button and enter questions. You can put a general question for every school to answer or weigh in on about a program, a major, something out of the classroom, or you can ask a question to a specific school. Just include their name so the representative will know that you're curious about whichever school you're asking about. So we hope you'll take advantage of that Q&A button. All right, well, I'm happy to welcome our next school, and it will be Augusta University.
Hello, everybody. So my name is Daniel Browning, and I am an admissions counselor here at Augusta University, and we are going to do a short presentation just to provide you with a little more information on Augusta University. So Augusta University is located in obviously the state of Georgia. We are in Augusta, Georgia, right on the border of Georgia and South Carolina. We are a 4-year research state institution. Again, we are in the state of Georgia, but we are very close to many of the areas in South Carolina and North Carolina. We'll actually talk about that in a little bit. We're closing in on about 10,000 students, so we're about a mid-tier size, but your classroom sizes are probably going to be around 20, 25. We have a 16-to-1 student-faculty ratio, so our faculty has an open-door policy, so it really does feel like a home away from home, and feels like a family. We were actually founded in 1828, so we have a lot of history here, and not just on the campus, but in the city of Augusta. We also have a couple programs you should be aware of. We have our Scholars Program, so this is our BSMD, DMD. These are our pathway programs into medical school, dental school, and nursing school. We are home to the state of Georgia's only dental college. We are home to the state's only public medical college. So not only do we have a history and we're good at what we do on the health side of things, we're one of the only ones that do what we do here in the state of Georgia. Awesome. Now we are increasing our enrollment of our South Carolina, North Carolina students, and one of those biggest reasons is because of our South Carolina scholarship. So we do offer a South Carolina scholarship to the state of South Carolina, and we do have our out-of-state scholarships as well for any of those who are in North Carolina. So we do have our ways for providing you with just the in-state rate, and we can waive the out-of-state with those waivers and scholarships. And with us here at Augusta, Georgia, you're only looking at about a $7,000 in-state tuition rate. So fairly cheap for a mid-tier size school, to be honest. And as you can see, last year we enrolled about a little over 1,000 students. And again, most of our students are from the state of Georgia, but that is starting to change as we are offering more opportunities for our students in South Carolina and North Carolina. Now, some of our top undergraduate majors. So we have biology, so molecular biology, and that would be obvious. As you know, we have a huge health side of the following, but we also have another side of the university as well. But we offer psychology, health services, kinesiology, business administration, computer science, and cybersecurity is a huge one. Nursing as well. We have the biggest nursing program in the state of Georgia. So it's a good variety of things that we offer here. We have our health sciences side as well as our liberal arts side, and it's really unique how those sides and those worlds actually collide and work together. So to give you an idea, not only as students do you coexist together, but as a faculty and as a school, we coexist with those different departments. And so our art department might actually, with their 3D printer, be making PPE masks and other types of facility and things for our health sciences side of things. So it's really unique how those two worlds kind of do work together here at Augusta University. Now, as Brooke said, we want you to learn. We want you to get your academics in order, but we also want you to have fun. So we have 176 student organizations, and that could be overwhelming depending on where you go. It's definitely a lot to choose from. But the one thing to keep in mind is that we do offer a lot, and a lot of people show up for those as well. And that's where these numbers come into play. And so last year we did run those numbers, and we calculated about 28,000 people checking in for events across campus. And that's a pretty big deal considering that we're closing in on about 10,000 total students. That means people are coming back for events. So you can rest assured that you won't be the only one when you go to attend any event that we have here on campus, which is really fun and encouraging. Now, being where we are in Augusta, Georgia, near that border of the South Carolina and Georgia area, we do have a river, the Savannah River. And so we do rent kayaks out as well. When I say rent, they're really free. So our students get access to take kayaks out on the river. There's a lot of gyms in the area that you'll discover as well, a lot of bike trails and outdoors things that you can enjoy. But keep in mind, because I do hear it often, we're not actually in the country. We are in the city. We're kind of like a baby Atlanta, if you will. And so there's just a lot of things that you can enjoy here in Augusta. We have 120 intramural teams, and then with that, we had over 1,100 participants for intramurals. So again, all that to say, very active and very engaged campus. From a location standpoint, I've already said it a couple of times, but as you can see visually, we're right there, right on the border of South Carolina and Georgia. And if you can notice this circle there on the presentation, you'll see it's about a 150-mile radius circle right there. So I call it the 2-hour circle. And I've made this trip many times to all of these locations, and I'm personally from the Savannah area. So I made the trip home when I was a student here at Augusta. And so all these locations are very close. So our students on weekends enjoy getting away, going to Atlanta, going to Charleston, Charlotte. They're all very close. So it's a really nice location to be, considering all of the big cities that are located around us here in Augusta. All right, now a little checklist for you just to kind of go over some items. So as you can see, our average SAT score is an 1118. Our average ACT score is around a 23, and our average GPA is a 3.5. Now keep in mind that is not the minimum. So definitely consider what those minimums are. It is not going to be too difficult for you when you do apply, but all we need at this time is the application and your transcript, as we are waiving SATs, and that's all. So thank you so much for allowing me to speak with you all today, and I hope you were able to learn a little bit more about Augusta, Georgia, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel, for presenting on Augusta University. Our next school is going to be Virginia Commonwealth University.
All right, so definitely excited to be here to talk about VCU. One of the things I usually start off saying, we have one of the more confusing logos, I like to say, because of that 1838 date. That's actually when the medical college first opened its doors. However, VCU itself, we have two large, we're one large university with two main campuses, both the Monroe Park campus, which is located, both campuses are located in downtown Richmond, Virginia. Monroe Park is where the majority of undergraduate classes are held. And then the Medical College of Virginia, that is going to be pretty much a lot of the medical programs, not as much undergraduate, but nursing, clinical lab studies, radiation sciences, and dental hygiene will have some undergraduate programs taking their classes there. That is actually the second largest hospital in Virginia. But a little bit about the Richmond area. Richmond is an awesome place to live. I'm a little biased because I've lived there my whole life, but we're about 2 hours away from everything, I like to say. The beach, the mountains. North Carolina, we're about a 2-hour drive to kind of the border of North Carolina, and DC as well. Traffic can get a little crazy to DC, but we're still about a 2-hour drive there. We have over 550 acres of James River Park system. So we're a very outdoor friendly city, and 8 Fortune 500 companies headquartered in Richmond, 11 Fortune 1000 companies. And since VCU is a very urban environment, we are going to have a lot of different campus partnerships within the city of Richmond. If you ever visit Richmond, it is a super small business friendly area. So I would encourage you to check it out, but a lot of our students are going to be able to have those opportunities. In terms of class size, so we are a large university. We have a little bit over 30,000 students enrolled, and about 23,000 of those students are going to be our undergraduate population. Now that what that kind of looks like as a class breakdown, our average classroom size is actually 27 students per classroom. We have an 18-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So you do kind of get the best of both worlds. You do get that small class size, but we have an alumni base of almost 200,000 alumni at VCU. And a little bit about how you are going to apply. So as a freshman, you're going to apply through the Common application at commonapp.org. Our middle 50% GPA is around a 3.39 to 4.06. However, we're holistic in our review process. In terms of SAT and ACTs, this past admission cycle, we were score optional. I'm not sure what that is going to look like just yet for the next admission cycle. So that's just kind of something to stay tuned, and I'll share my contact information after this presentation. But in terms of some deadlines, if you apply by or before November 1st and get all of your information in by or before November 1st, you'll automatically be eligible for either the merit, presidential, or provost merit-based scholarships. And then if you apply by or before January 15th, you will have a decision guaranteed by or before April 1st. So if you're applying in October, that does not mean you have to wait till April. We'll still try to get you those decisions as soon as possible. However, we are rolling admissions. So say if you're a senior and you are interested in applying to VCU, even right now, you can still do so. We'll still review your application. I just don't have a guaranteed time frame as to when you will get that decision back. But we have 68 different undergraduate majors. We also are a top 3 research university in the state of Virginia. We're a tier 1 research university as well. So last year we had over $335 million allocated to our research programs. And a lot of our popular majors will include things such as engineering, School of the Arts, and the pre-medicals. I think psychology is also our most popular major, but we do have a lot of other programs. We were the first school in the South actually to offer social work. So really, this is an awesome opportunity because VCU, it is a great university, but it's located right in the heart of a pretty thriving mid-sized city. So it is a very urban environment as well. I think that is about all I do have. I will share my contact information in the chat, but I might have ended it a little bit early for you all as well.
Thanks, Robert, for sharing more about Virginia Commonwealth. Timing was great. All right, we are now on to our 6th school of this 6x6, and we'll next be hearing from Campbell University. Hey, Thomas, you're muted. Don't worry, it happens to everybody.
There we go. So sorry about that.
And it looks like your presentation moved screen, so I'm not sure if you did that on purpose. There you go. Okay.
There we go. So sorry about that, y'all. Classic Zoom fatigue there, getting too used to it. But my name's Thomas Hall. I'm one of the admissions counselors here at Campbell University. Very excited to chat with you all. Campbell is a mid-sized private university. We're located in Buies Creek, North Carolina, and have a lot of opportunities here. So we're excited to share. Buies Creek is a small town. We're located just about 45 minutes south of Raleigh, North Carolina, the state capital. Just under 2 hours from the beaches down in Wilmington, just under 3 from the big city in Charlotte, and an hour and a half from the Triad. So being so close to I-40 and I-95, it's easy to get anywhere to get home for all of our prospective students. But we're also very fortunate to have a campus in a small town to really build our community, to be around each other a whole lot, and to have exciting events happening on campus all the time. So what makes Campbell special? And I think it's these three things right here. The first is our commitment to service. As a Christian university, we're called to serve those around us. So whether that's in Harnett County, where we're located, the greater Raleigh area, North Carolina, and the world as a whole, we're absolutely enamored with doing service, with being a part of our community, and making sure that our students know that service is going to be a key part of their lives, and being an active part of our community is going to be a key part of their lives. So we definitely impart service on all of our students and definitely encourage them to get involved as early as possible. We want to provide relevant programs. Campbell has over 150 different academic programs. So that's a combination of majors, minors, concentrations, and tracks. And when we say relevant, we're constantly updating. So just 5 years ago, we added a College of Engineering, a College of Nursing. We now have a medical school, a law school, all the pre-professional programs that you can imagine, as well as some of the traditional social sciences and STEM majors. So you could be interested in pursuing a career in Homeland Security. We have that major. If you're interested in a career in banking and finance, we have the only trust and wealth management major in the country at the undergraduate level. All of this in addition to pre-med, pre-dental, pre-PA, PT, and I could go on and on. We're offering relevant programs so students can pursue their dreams and their passions. And ultimately, as you see on screen, be well-rounded, prepared graduates ready to enter the workforce or continue their studies in academia. All of our graduates will have the tools that they need to follow their goals and to really excel in the world outside of Campbell and continue to bring that Campbell name out into the public. So we're really excited about what we're offering. Some stats about the university. We have just about 4,400 undergraduate students and about 2,000 graduate students, making us a mid-sized university. 52% of our student body are female to 48% male, and about just under 80% are coming from North Carolina, with 20% out of state and 1% international. That student body, however, is representing 46 different states and 40 different countries. So when you're in the classroom, you're getting a wealth of different identities, experiences, and opinions that are going to challenge each other, but also because of the nature of our caring community, you're going to be taken care of, and you're going to really want to hear about all the different lived experiences that inform people's opinions while they're in the classroom. Our students are lucky to have a 16-to-1 student to faculty ratio with an average class size of 20 to 25. 83% of our faculty come in with terminal degrees, so they're experts in their field, and they're eager to share that knowledge with the next generation of scholars and practitioners. Our average GPA for our incoming students is a 3.96 with an average ACT score of a 23 and an average SAT of an 1100. So our students are excelling in the classroom before they come, and they're eager to challenge each other once they get here. Our students not only excel in the classroom, but they stay busy outside of the classroom as well, with over 100 different clubs and organizations at Campbell, including Greek life, student media, intramural sports and club sports, as well as our Division I athletic teams, where students will either be participating or they'll be cheering them on the Fighting Camels in the stands. Our students also have a really exciting student activities program. You can see some mud volleyball going on here, as well as concerts, Greek life philanthropy, as well as some inflatable slides and all sorts of fun stuff that our students can engage with and enjoy with all of their friends. As a Division I school, we compete in the Big South Conference. So we have all of the popular sports as well as a number of others. Our students are able to go to these for free, cheer on the Fighting Camels, support their classmates, and build that community around them as well. We do have a brand new student union. The student union opened back in fall of 2020 with a new movie theater that seats over 200. We have a banquet hall that seats over 800, as well as a number of dining options, including our main dining hall, a smoothie bar, the Oasis, which has Boar's Head subs. There's also a gaming area, a 2-story fitness center, our campus spirit store. So this has become really the heart of campus, and we're so excited to have this for our students. You can see even in the COVID times where we've been in person the whole time, how popular it's been and how students have adapted to the regulations to be safe and take care of each other. In terms of applying to Campbell, we do have a free application. It's on our website. You will have no essays, no short answer things. We just want to hear a little bit about where you went to school and what you've done. Please send in an official high school transcript as well as test scores. This year we were test flex, which meant we did not need your test scores to give you an admissions decision, but we do need them for enrollment. We'll see how that changes. Everything in the COVID world is changeable, so please keep an eye on our website. We do have these benchmark scores, so this is kind of where we start to be admissible for Campbell. So we want to make sure you have at least that 2.65, a 17 composite ACT, or an 880 SAT. For those students that are accepted to Campbell, we do offer merit-based scholarships, outside scholarships, and endowed scholarships. Those are going to vary based on your GPA, and as well as please come visit us soon. We're doing in-person tours Monday through Friday, so please come to campus and check us out. If you need any more information, please contact us, and we're so grateful for your time today.
Thank you so much, Thomas, for presenting on Campbell. All right, well, we have reached the end of the formal part of our 6x6. I want to give all of our attendees a chance to get that contact information from the chat and to be just thinking if there's any Q&A questions that they want to ask. So as you can see, a representative from each school is popping back on screen. So I'd love to invite everybody else to come back on camera so that we can do at least one live Q&A question together. So the question I have for all of you is to share your favorite tradition, event on campus, or one that you know is really important to your student body. It really brings your community together and shows that community spirit. We're going to go in the exact same order that you presented. So we'll be starting with Fayetteville Technical Community College. And as the representative in front of you finishes, feel free to just turn on your microphone and answer the question. And remember, this can be spirit, student related, career, academic, anything that's a really just cool and interesting event for your campus. All right, so we'll start with Fayetteville Tech.
Well, one of my favorite events here is our spring fling. It gets the students all together, you know, they're out of class, they're having fun, they can even ride horses. All the clubs come out and they have food you can purchase from them, and I'm a foodie, so that's probably why it's one of my favorite events. So anything like the spring fling or the fall festival, which is very similar, those are a lot of fun.
So something that I really enjoy, I'm actually a former student from Elizabeth City State University. So I played football all 4 years for the Vikings. So homecoming, when the stadium packs out, and a good homecoming win is it just goes for a great night. And just the festivities are amazing, and food is great. The environment is very static. So I'm definitely looking forward to homecoming this year. It's going to be one of the first ones since COVID. So they're saying everything in the city is sold out from hotel rooms. So we're looking forward to some great Viking energy coming this fall.
Okay, well, I can actually attest. I've been to the spring fling at FTCC and it is amazing. And I've also been to Viking Fest.
Yeah.
I used to just kind of travel around. Well, we have something called Rodeo Week. So it's our second homecoming that we do at the end of the year, right before everyone gets out. And so just a part of that week, we have what's called the FSU Family Reunion. So, you know, different family members come out, people bring their children. So we love the family reunion. We'll have like little carousel rides and everything. So I love our Rodeo Week.
Awesome. I'm actually pretty excited. I want to go try all this stuff from all of y'all's campuses already. So we actually have a really fun event called Pig Out, and it's really just a student appreciation day. And so it's just packed out. Students are all coming out, crossing through classes and everything. And we got rock climbing, we got free food, music, a variety of food, actually lots of events going on throughout the whole day, and live DJ and music. And it's just right in the middle of campus. So it's really fun. And then homecoming is always a good one. It's a very competitive week, and we have a step show. We have a couple celebrities that will come and host a step show, and it sells out every year. So those would be my two things that are really fun to be a part of here at Augusta University.
For VCU, I would say the first basketball game. Basketball is absolutely huge at VCU. Since making the Final Four for Division I in 2011. Made the tournament 9 times since then. This past year, unfortunately, COVID kind of impacted us. However, we are a super young team, super exciting. So looking to hopefully get back there.
My favorite event as a Campbell student was the Campbell Street Fair. If you guys have ever seen the movie Pitch Perfect, literally the streets are lined with all these different clubs and activities. And they even have real life camels for students to ride.
I love hearing all these events. I always want to show up on campuses now and attend and check them out as well, because I think it's just so fun to have those big spirited events that just bring the whole community together. I hope that everyone who's attending, either watching this live or maybe watching the recording later, is thinking, oh, I want to go check this out. Check out social media and look at past events and see if you can see yourself on campus. It's a great way to see and be able to envision yourself as a part of each of these awesome communities. Well, we are reaching the end of our time together today. And I just want to say thank you first to all of our admissions representatives. You are awesome. And not only in just presenting those facts and figures, but your obvious passion and excitement for the student experience on your campus, in and out of the classroom, and all these opportunities that it provides for your students, looking forward to where life will take them after college too. I hope that everyone's watching has had your curiosity piqued. This is 6 minutes. It is just a tiny taste. You are not going to learn everything there is to know, but these admissions representatives and their colleagues are your #1 resource. So we hope that you will be excited to learn more, have more questions, get that contact information, and reach out. And maybe you are going to be checking out a school that you didn't even know might be a great fit for you going forward. So now for those logistics, we are at that very end. So when you close the window, there's going to be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We hope that you'll take just a quick minute and provide any feedback. We would appreciate it. Again, this is just one of many sessions that are being hosted for students from the Carolinas. We hope that you've attended some and will sign up for our next session to go. And just remember that in about a week's time, you'll find this session's recording as well as all the session recordings at that same website where you registered, strivescan.com/Carolinas. So thanks again, everyone, for taking time out of your day to be here, and best wishes in your college search and decision journey. Have a great day. Bye.